I know the holidays are a very important part of the year for a lot of people. However, there are some financial mistakes that you can make that can be very detrimental to your financial empowerment and your financial freedom. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebun A, and if this is your first time seeing me here, you're welcome. So do well to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. So today I'm going to talk about how to live on a budget during the holiday. So I know the holidays are very important as a lot of people get to see their families, they get to spend a lot of time together, and there's some financial mistakes that you can make that can be very detrimental to your financial empowerment and your financial freedom. If you're interested in knowing how to live on a budget during the holidays so that you can also save a lot of money and not waste money on irrelevant things, please keep watching. The first thing is to have a maximum budget and stick to it. And I don't mean a budget in your head, I mean a budget that is written down. So an example can be your dress for the holiday should not exceed $20. That means even if your dream dress is on sale for $25, you are not buying it. Now, a lot of times the holidays are overpriced in my opinion. So what that means is that during the holidays, most of the prices are hiked. And because there's a lot of commotion and a lot of people are just in a jolly mood, they go ahead and buy a lot. So have a budget, a written down budget more precisely, and try to figure out everything you need. So if you're going to be cooking for family, know the amount of people you're expecting. Don't spend a lot of money buying food you do not need. How many dishes do you want to make? 5 dishes. What are the ingredients you need for each one? And make sure you spell it down correctly. This also includes your gifts that you plan to give. Make sure that you have them written down. This should be well thought out. The next thing now, with gift giving, instead of giving overpriced and expensive gifts, try to give more sentimental gifts. I have a whole video I'm going to link up here about how to give gifts for the holiday, and I have different categories. Sentimental gifts are well thought out gifts that actually do mean a lot, and most times people appreciate sentimental gifts more than just gifts that you just spend a lot of money on. A couple of sentimental gifts are, instead of buying an overpriced shoe or an overpriced bag, you can simply frame a picture of you and your friend, maybe from your first outing together or from a time maybe you went on the vacation together. You can frame the gifts and say, sending lots of love, always think about this time. Just a framed picture, and you don't spend so much. And another thing is that you can think of the person's favorite thing to do ever. Could it be reading a book or listening to records? And then you can also incorporate that, like buy an old book for the person. Or there's this gift idea I heard about a while ago, and it's really, really cute. So what the person did was that she went ahead and got all those calendars for the next year, and then on each day she wrote a prayer for the person. And so by the time you open, maybe on February 1st, you see, I pray that your day is as beautiful as the doves. I don't know, are the doves beautiful? But you get my point. Or maybe on February 14th, sending you lots of love, as there's love in the season, and all. As in just, you think about the person. Or if you even know vital dates in the person's life, like the person's birthday, person's anniversary, maybe when the anniversary of a loved one's death, you can just write that, your mom is in heaven. Think all the good things she did, think about all the times you spent together. That way it is personalized and you don't spend a lot of money. Yes, it's going to be a bit more time consuming. However, most people are going to prefer sentimental gifts and appreciate them more. Next thing is parties. I know from my vivid research on Instagram that a lot of people prefer hotel parties, beach parties, or just parties at very tush and lush locations. I'm not saying they are bad. However, some of those locations can be so expensive, and then you have to pay for catering, you have to pay for flowers on the wall, you have to pay for seating, you have to pay for everything. Instead of going to those locations for your parties, you can have a house party. See, yes, I know it may sound a bit drag, but you can turn your sitting room into a little cozy party room. Yes, it may not house a lot of people, and then for some decoration, instead of renting decorations and having to get a very expensive caterer, you can just buy some things from the dollar store, or you can ship from AliExpress or some online stores that sell really cheap decorations. For example, you can use flour, or you can even walk into a store and buy all those things. Now, a house party also helps you to reduce the number of guests you are inviting. It's a Christmas party or a New Year party or a housewarming party. You don't need to invite everybody. Not everybody is even your friend. So I think that way A house party now limits the number of people you're going to invite. So you actually think about it. Okay, my sitting room or my balcony or my playroom can only house 20 people, and I have 100 people. Now you have to bring it down. Oh, I've not seen this person the whole last 1 year. This person's out of town. This person is probably not as close to me as we used to be before. That way, you're also able to save money on catering, because just 20 people, you can as well as get just 1 or 2 people. You also save money on food, on drinks, on every other thing that a party involves. Now let's talk about you being a party guest. I know I've talked about hosting a party as per a house party. Now you being a party guest, please, you don't have to go for every party you're invited for. You have to wait, because there are a lot of things that go into attending a party as a guest. For starters, you have to dress up, maybe buy a new dress. You have to do your makeup, your glam. If you are not so good with it, you may have to hire the services of a makeup artist. You would also have to get a gift. I mean, if you're going for a party, someone is already using a lot of energy and using a lot of time and using a lot of money to throw a party. I think it's only decent for you to go with something, no matter how small. Think about all those things. So instead of just going for every party you hear about, just go for the ones that are really important to you, to people that are really important to you, to people that are close to you. For example, if the last time you heard of a person was last year around the really tight period, do you really want to go for this person's party this whole year? The whole year you've not checked up on each other. Obviously, your friendship is either strained or you're just growing apart, and that's fine. It happens. I'm not saying it's wrong. However, it makes you think about things the more. The next thing I'm going to talk about is buying, your purchases. It's important not to buy last minute. Don't buy in a rush. A lot of gurus talk about 30 to 90 days purchase time. That means buying your things at least 30 to 90 days before it's the holidays. And I totally agree with them. I have actually watched the prices of things skyrocket towards the holiday, and buying 30 to 90 days before time will actually make you more thoughtful about the things you're buying, because you have to make a list, and then you have to scrutinize the list, and you have a lot of time to think about it. There's nothing that is coming up last minute. Another thing is for you to buy in bulk during that season. So for example, a staple food everywhere, including my kitchen, is rice. So instead of waiting till November to buy your rice, why don't you buy a bag, a very big bag, from sometime like August or September? The first thing that does for you is that you're going to save a lot of money, because you're avoiding the last minute price increment that occurs during the holidays. And another thing is that you can actually settle down. You're not in a hurry. Imagine you're buying it on the 24th around 6 p.m. to cook for Christmas Day. You're most likely going to buy any rice you see. You can settle down to pick the type of grains you want to buy, rice you want to buy, and other things. Of course, I just use that as an example. And not shopping last minute cannot be overemphasized. Don't do it. Except, of course, you have a lot of money you just want to throw around. But if you want to live on a budget, you don't want to spend so much money, you want to be financially conscious, don't shop last minute. But this also means that you have to be very thoughtful with your time, your resources, your energy, your planning towards the holidays. The next thing I'm going to talk about is don't buy new decorations. Listen, Christmas comes every year. So what's wrong with using your old tree? I, for example, do not decorate for Christmas right now. Things may change in the future, but right now I'm not just in the state of mind to do that. But a lot of people do it, and it's cool, it's really pretty, especially if you have kids and all. But I see a lot of people buying new decorations every year, and in my opinion, I don't understand. Maybe you try to explain it to me. A way to live on the budget. If you have decorations from last year, please go into your basement, pick them up, dust them, and decorate your house. Most times, a lot of people are just trying to keep up with Genesis. And the truth of the matter is, most people don't even remember what your tree looks like. They don't remember what your Christmas lights looks like. Just use it, and you'll be fine. So thank you for watching my video till the end. Remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Please do subscribe. I'm saying it again. If you like more videos like this, comment and I'll make more of them. Also, my whole Christmas playlist. I talked about a lot of interesting things. Till next time, thank you.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Next thing I'm going to talk about is the next thing I'm going to talk about is about your buying things, your gifts, your presents. The next thing I'm going to talk about is about your buying, your purchases. It's important. The next thing I'm going to talk about is about your purchases. Buying in bulk during the holidays is a very, very big mistake, A lot of gurus talk about 30 to 90 days.